What is going on, guys? It's Alex, aka Retro Rise, and bringing you guys week 3 of the ASL. The Rising Academy is taking on the Savannah Sharpedos. And before we get into the team, let's talk quick. I did do free agents. I did make changes to the team. So first off, Iron Bundle has been dropped, and Typhlosion has been dropped from the team. Iron Bundle, I just wasn't too much a fan of using it. It's just, how do I describe it? It just didn't get enough moves in its move pool, not enough coverage, and yes, it had Freeze Dry, but then it's like one good offensive water move was Hydro Pump, and then I was just running into some issues prep-wise, so I decided just screw it, and I did a free agent. So we dropped him, and Typhlosion was just nothing personal, kid. It's just I had extra points left over, and I decided to do that free agent. So sorry, let me just clear a message quick. Kind of hate when someone messages me on Showdown when I'm trying to record. I don't like the Showdown message system. Not at all. I don't know what it does to my computer. Anyways, so yeah, we dropped those two. Anyway, I still have to tell you who I got. We picked up Salamence, my favorite dragon type. Straight up, it is my favorite dragon. Again, it is another Intimidate and Moxie Pokemon, very, very similar to Crocodile. But, of course, it battles completely differently. It is another flying type, too, just like Staraptor. So that's something to watch out for. Definitely puts us out a little bit more of like a rocks weakness, but granted, Iron Bundle was also weak to rocks, but you know. But overall, I'm going to be very excited to use him. Kind of takes off pressure from Crocodile as an Intimidate mon. Staraptor also has Intimidate, but I like him. He can be physical, he can be special. He gets set up in Dragon Dance, and that's truthfully why I decided to go for him. Because I was stuck between him and Latias. Latias was also picked up this week. I just made my free agent before the other person did. But it was because Dragon Dance could set up more than like a Latias with Calm Mind, and I just thought Salamence was going to do good on the team. The other guy we picked up, Volcanion. So like I said, we dropped our Water type and we lost our Fire type. So I wanted a Pokemon that could take on both those roles. Luckily, Volcanion was still available, so I got him. Salamence I picked up because I wanted a dragon. It's a whole thing. Anyways, we'll talk. You'll see. You'll enjoy. But looking at Sharpie's team, here's what we got. That's a Shaman Sky. That's an Alomomola. That's an Hitmontop. A Cremi. What are you called? Nintendo. Then Game Boy Luke. There's a Scyther, a Glammet, a Hoopa, and Regidrago with Alcremie and Scyther both being Terra. I didn't realize both of them had Terra Fire. Interesting. I knew that when I was prepping, but like I prepped like multiple days ago. Anyways, first initial thoughts looking at this team. It's slow. It relies a lot on Scyther and Shaman Sky for speed, so that's something to worry about. A lot of the team also is sitting at about 60 to 80 base speed. So that's something there. It's decently defensive between Hitmontop, depending on the set on Rotom Heat, Probopass, and of course Alomomola. Something like Glammet is there to set up rocks and toxic spikes and all that annoying stuff. And then Hoopa and Regidrago kind of just like come in and clean up after. Hoopa, depending on the set, could also be Trick. All of that said, this is what I brought to take on this team. There's so many things to consider going on with his team. But this is what I brought. First and foremost, is of course Gengar. Another choice Scarf, I brought Specs last week. It's Scarf this week. With Curse Body, Trick, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Destiny Bond. If nothing else is Scarfed, this will outspeed everything. This is enough speed to outspeed a Scarf Scyther. So, there's that. I can't outspeed Scarf Shaman Sky. I don't know if that... I don't think Shaman Sky would come Scarfed. Shaman Sky is definitely coming, just not Scarfed. Because of my new guys like Salamence and Volcanion and I have counters. Besides just them, but those are obvious counters. Star after 2. So this guy definitely will outspeed, does big damage with Sludge Wave. Not an Oko, but definitely a 2-ko. Trick could do something against like Probopass, Glamet, Alomomola, Alcremie. The list goes on and on. And then of course Destiny Bond in case like I'm really screwed and I know like, hey, I can't get the kill, but I can outspeed and make sure you die and not sweep me. So I got that. Moving on to our next Pokemon. We're bringing Dexter. We are bringing him out of the laboratory with a Thunder Wave, Volt Switch, Electro Ball, Foul Play set. I am bringing a fair bit of Thunder Wave this week because, like I said, he has some speed issues on his team. And Electro is one of the few Pokemon that naturally outsped Shaman Sky. So Thunder Wave for that. Volt Switch does good stuff. After a Thunder Wave, I can just Electro Ball and do big damage. Yeah, Thunderbolt does more typically. On average, with his team, Electro Ball is 80 base power because of where his speed tier is at. But after a Thunder Wave, that boosts to about 120 for most of his Pokemon. So that is at least a fun time. Does more than Thunderbolt that way. So I decided on that. And then Foul Play is just there just as a, in case Regidrago is a physical set. That could be definitely good. Electro doesn't get coverage. He really doesn't get coverage. That's why normal people do him as a Terra Captain. But I did not do that. I was not smart. Should I reconsider my Terra Captains? Probably. But that's a future week problem. And yeah, I do have Soundproof. I don't think that will do much this week. I don't think it'll do anything this week. Like, let's be real. Actually, I'll swap you to Static. I don't think it'll do anything, but you never know. Moving on, next Pokemon is Volbeat. Yeah, that's right. I love my E tier. Volbeat with Lagging Tail, Prankster, Trick, U-Turn, Thunder Wave, Taunt. I told you, we're bringing Thunder Wave, and we're bringing Lagging Tail. So, Lagging Tail can make sure that someone moves last in the priority bracket. I will say that will not boost the power of Electro Ball. So, there's no real synergy with that, just with the Thunder Wave. But it still will make someone go last. So, that's something fun. Again, this is like a set, like if I'm getting swept by like the Regidrago, or if I really want to like weaken the Shaman Sky, especially if it's like trying to go, Air Slash is banned from Shaman Sky as a complex ban, so at least if I'm countering, what's it called? Air Cutter, I think that's its best flying move. I can do that. Yeah, it also would slow down, of course, Regidrago or Scyther. It'll be fine. And yeah, Thunder Wave and Taunt. Taunt is just going to be good for, like, especially the Alomomola or the Alcremie or even the Glamet. It just feels like I almost didn't have Taunt there, but kind of like in a pinch, I think that's the right thing to make sure Volbeat isn't what my opponent decides to set up on. Moving on, next guy. We're only halfway through the team here. Mordecai, Choice Banded Reckless. We learned before when we fought the Rotom fan in week 1 that if you run max attack, max speed with Adamant, you will outspeed a Rotom. Especially the Rotom with Heat form, or the Rotom appliance forms, I should say. So I have Brave Bird, Close Combat, Quick Attack, Double Edge with the Choice Band Reckless. Big damage. It's just, this is a set, comes in late game. Once everything has Thunder Waved or been annoyed, it just comes in and it does damage. Probably once, if Probopass isn't brought, Brave Birds everywhere. Probopass is brought, I might have to, like, Close Combat or something. Yeah. Moving on. One of our new guys is coming on today. Volcanion. Love it. I'm excited. Salt Vest, Water Absorb with Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Steam Eruption, Earth Power. This set is set to do a lot of things. He basically has to be at +2 speed to outspeed stuff like the Shaman Sky or the Regidrago if it's Scarfed. But honestly, I don't mind. He doesn't really need to be super fast. Again, Thunder Wave shenanigans is going on, but Flame Charge felt like good speed. Flamethrower and Steam Eruption hits so much of the team. Earth Power is just there because he really doesn't get special coverage for Alomomola. Like, I could run Wild Charge if I ran a physical set. Like, if you look at that 110 attack versus 130 special attack. But, there's no need. I decided not to do that this week. And then this Volcanion, being Assault Vest, can just take hits from the Shaman Sky. Should be able to take a hit and then kill with the Flamethrower. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. Water Absorb also just completely walls the Alomomola. Like, the Alomomola cannot do anything against this guy. So that's that. Honestly, that might scare out Sharpie from even bringing Alomomola. We shall see. And then the last Pokemon, our other new guy, Salamence. Drago, named after, well, Dragonoid from Bakugan Battle Brawlers. And Captain Planet was, of course, named after Captain Planet. And he's a hero. Anyways, Leftovers Moxie with the Sub-Dragon Dance Dragon Claw Earthquake set. I messed around with the set so much, trying to figure out the right EVs, trying to figure out what to do with him. Listen. The answer is Sub-Dragon Dance. Okay? Okay. And yeah, I hit everything with this set. I should be able to sweep at +2 Dragon Dances. Maybe even at +1. But +2 is a little bit more consistent. And yeah, the only thing that really stops is, like, if he runs something like... Somehow, if he had max HP, max defense, and max special attack with Ice Beam on Alomomola, or a double Scarf Regidrago, that's really, like, the biggest worries I got. But where he's EV'd at +1 Dragon Dance, he will outspeed Regidrago. So, yeah, pretty confident. Alright, anyways, you guys, that is the intro. I will see y'all in the match. See ya. Hello, hello, one and all. We are here. Look at this team. There's an Alcremie, there's a Probopass, there's Rotom Heat, Alomomola, Glamet, Scyther, but no Shaman. So this team was very obviously... He said he built after I did the free agents. I don't 100% believe that. So here's the thing that I'm feeling. What is your lead? Is it Glamet? Is it Rotom? I see a couple things that could potentially be leads. I wish I brought Crook. Crook was right on my, right there. Like, I almost brought Crook. By the way, two things I wanted to mention real quick before the battle starts, because I forgot to mention the team preview. No ground type, no dark type, which means I can Volt Switch freely. That's why I brought Electrode, and I can also... What was the other thing? There was another thing. Well, I'll remember it when I remember it. I'm tempted to go into Drago as the lead. I'm also tempted to go into Dexter. Tempted to go into Mordecai. But I'm really worried about Scarf Rotom. Which means I should probably lead Gengar? Gengar. Now here's the thing about Gengar and Probopass. Alright. Whoops. Wrong screen. You're gonna get free rocks up, I think. I think you're getting free rocks up. So, like, I could, like, Shadow Ball you, which does about 26. You could probably Earth Power me. Listen, I'm not an Air Balloon set. I pull up, it, and it said, it did no damage, so. Choice Scarf, where is that button? Estimates that much. Ah! Captain Planet sounds fun. Let's go Captain Planet. Because Captain Planet from here, I can probably just, like, Flame Charge up. Yeah, I knew those rocks were coming. Flame Charge. Because if I get to +1... You are Assault Vest. Yep. You Volt Switch. Yep. Well, I'm at +1, so I'm at 336 speed now. Sorry. Yeah, 336, which I believe... No, it doesn't beat Scyther. Damn it. I definitely could have EV'd that to outspeed Scyther at +1. That's a shame. Shame I did not do that. Remembering... Okay. I'd like double check if I was recording. Yeah. If he's max special defense calm, I don't kill with an earth power from that range. Alcremie. What does Alcremie do? I'm gonna Steam Eruption it. 54, burned it. Calm Mind. I'll hit it with another. Recover. I see that. Okay. 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 We're gonna switch. I'm switching into Star Raptor on this turn. I didn't think he was gonna bring this the Double Dance set again 2 weeks in a row, because it normally doesn't do that good into my team. But we'll see. Double Dance it brought last week with the Acid Armor and I think Draining Kiss. But here's the thing with where I'm at right now, like Calm Mind, yep. I feel fine just going for like Double Edge right now. Rotom can't switch in. That Rocky Helmet damage? Cool. Alright. Rocky Helmet damage means I outspeed. Okay. Probopass comes back in, of course. Now, Mordecai will die to rocks. I am curious about what this Probopass does, though. Like, I want to go back into Captain Planet. I kind of can't do that safely, so let's go Dexter. I actually don't know what you do against Dexter. I actually don't. Like, it's... Yeah. It was a safe bet, assuming I wasn't bringing Crook this week because of Shaman. Alcremie... means... Hold on. Hold up. Volt Switch, Gengar. You Calm Mind. Sludge Wave is a guaranteed kill from here. And now you're locked into that. Yeah. Trick Shenanigans for the win. Now he's locked into Recover. And he's Terra Poisoned. Okay. Okay. And now I have lefties. You're just locked into that. Yeah. Bud, you're just locked in. What are you gonna do? I'm switching to Dexter. I'm just gonna bring Dexter in. I wanted to see what he would do. That's why I went for the Shadow Ball there. That was probably your big sweeper that I just ruined right there. One of your big sweepers. I'm sorry. There's probably more. Probopass comes back. What if I just do that? It's a body press set. Good to know. Alright, we're going to Volt Switch into Drago. You Volt Switch into whom? Into whom? This guy, I know, because he's Rocky Helmet and how much damage that did, he's not max speed, so Drago can kill if he goes into Rotom. Honestly, anything but Scyther, I feel pretty safe to setting up a sub in front of. I don't know what Glamet would do to me. Honestly, I don't know what Glamet does to me. I should look it up. You know, I should check. I should look up things occasionally. Well, let's see. Wow. You break a sub. Okay. Can I actually don't know Salamence versus Gengar off the top of my... again, Salamence versus Scyther off the top of my head. Dual Wing Beat can kill me from this range. I'm going to go into Electrode here. I'm going to keep him around for now. I'm going to keep Drago. I'm going to go into Electrode, who, as we saw, I did swap you to Static. Oh, I wonder if I saved or if he's still soundproof. Either way, we'll go into him. Hopefully get a paralysis off. If not, I can Thunder Wave with Volbeat. Potentially. Yeah, because you're at 79, you're at 22, you're at... Overall, his team is doing better damage-wise right now. I wonder what you're thinking right now. I didn't think that thing was going to power gem there. I thought it was going to be like, Toxic Spikes or Rocks, you know? Like one of those types of things. And obviously, there is like a universe where I can live, sure. Electrode comes in. It's dying. Dual Wing Beat. Paralyzed. Damn it. Volbeat comes in though. I can either just Thunder Wave or I can U-turn. Well, I'll just Thunder Wave. I don't know what this thing's item is. I'm gonna outspeed if I U-turn. I want to figure out what you are. It's a Chople Berry. Look at that. We learned things today. I'm gonna go into Mordecai here and let him die. Because then I can do shenanigans. With Mence here. Rotom comes in, I sub. I'm gonna Dragon Dance here. Dang it, I was hoping I lived it. Okay. That's fine. +1 speed. As long as it's not Scarf Scyther, I'm pretty okay with this. I don't know what this Alchemy is doing to me. I straight up don't. I'm gonna click Earthquake here. Salamence has a chance to sweep right now if I do this right. And if I'm wrong, I think Gengar can pick up some things. But... okay. Rotom. I should be good to Dragon Claw it. I don't die to Rocky Helmet. Okay. The fact he's not going straight into Scyther means it's probably not Scarf. Alomomola probably lives. Like, honestly. Alomomola... yeah, Alomomola can live it. Alomomola lives 1, but it takes a lot. I'll still deal the damage. It does 75. It was a Citrus Berry set. Ice Beam. Kind of expected it. Okay. Gengar now comes in, gets rid of the Toxic Spike. Should be able to Shadow Ball from here. In case he goes into Probopass, Shadow Ball. Sludge Wave technically should kill if it's a physically defensive set. Shadow Ball has a chance if he's specially defensive, which based on how much damage it did, could be special. Who are you wishing into? Yeah. Not my best play right there. I can go into Boo right now. I can also go for a Destiny Bond. Or I go for a Shadow Ball. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Thunder Wave. I'm going to go for damage. Thunder Wave was your last move. That's good to know. It's really good to know. Actually. Scyther can't kill me in one shot, can it? There's a chance it can. Let's click Destiny Bond just to like really confuse him. I think Volcanion beats the other two. Volcanion may just win this. Volcanion wins this. Disable? Disable. Dang it. Okay. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? I had the win. I had the win. The win was Volbeat. Volbeat Thunder Waved. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had it and I choked. Well, if I did that, then he would have switched. But oh my god. How much? I'm gonna hope I have enough HP investment to survive. I'm gonna hope. 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 I didn't think about rocks there. I didn't think about a lot of things. I played like trash. I'm gonna flame charge. If I get to +2, then I outspeed Scyther. If it's Scarf. Maybe I have to be at +3. Ugh. He keeps turning on timer. This is like the third time this match. Watch. Yep, that happens. You can't do anything to a Volcanion. I know that. At +1, I'm at 336 speed, which does not outspeed him. So that's why I have to be at like plus. Yeah, that's fine. Do it again. There we go. Volcanion versus Probopass. Earth Power should kill. Oh, wait, that's a spec set. Fuck. I need him to miss this Thunder Wave that is about to come off, unless... No, Steam Eruption doesn't do more. Alright. He lived on 1. He managed to hit his Thunder Wave. Alright, well, I'll hit Earth Power anyways. Scyther comes back in. I have to Flamethrower again. I need to barely live whatever he sends out here. Whatever move. This is a high anxiety end of match, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Because I misplayed a lot. A lot. This is a... has to be a Scarf Scyther. I believe. If not, then I should have Flame Charged there. I would have had a chance to outspeed it. I'm like watching. I'm like the actual match is on that screen, but I'm like watching on the my other monitor where the recap is, going like I can't believe I messed up so much this match. I can't believe it. I'm pretty sure my upstairs neighbor is having a party right now. It's really loud, annoying, and distracting. So with the amount of HP investment that I have in this guy, it's not a lot. It's only 64. And that's the annoying thing, right? With 64 EVs against a Scyther. If it's a Swords Dance set, I only die to dual wing beat on a max roll. Oh. Fucking RNG. Fucking RNG.